Hello everybody, welcome back to Sweet and Crafty. Mama Z's here. We are back with our original gingerbread man cookie decoration character transformation video. In this video, I am going to transform this absolutely delicious giant gingerbread man cookie into the character from the Super Mario Bros. Movie. And you guessed it right, it's Mario. And these are the ingredients that we will need for this transformation. Fondant, white frosting, and from this white frosting I made the following colors: brown, red, blue, white, and peachy color for Mario's skin. I have blue sparkle gel as well as black color sparkle gel, variety of candies for decoration. Here are some more colors. I also prepared baking tools as well as black edible marker. I like to use the metal baking tray for the cookie, and of course here's our cookie. And as I say in all of our cookie videos, make sure to protect your working space since this activity can get quite messy and sticky. Also, here's my little doodle of Mario cookie. First step, let's go ahead and remove the cookie out of the box and make sure the cookie did not come in cracked. For this cookie, I will not be using lots of fondant, so technically I am not gonna need that white paper, but it is easier to move cookie around when I do have the little cardboard paper under. So I usually like to start with the feet, and Mario is wearing brown color boots. Let me tell you a little bit about this color. It looks like a perfect melted chocolate color. But guess what? To make this chocolate brown color, it took me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different colors, believe it or not. Yes, I did use red and green to make brown, but also add some black, couple of different shades of brown, and originally had white frosting. So it would be easy if I just used melted chocolate, right? Alright, as in most of my cookie videos, I am gonna start with the feet, and Mario is wearing the brown boots. Next, I'm taking my little tool and carefully spreading the frosting. Next thing, in the bottom of Mario's shoes is a little lighter brown color, more like tan. And I don't have that color, but I do have these golden stars that kind of similar-ish. Let's add a few more for the shoelaces also. Boots looking good. Next, I'll be using this blue color frosting and paint Mario's jean overalls. Oops, clean up in aisle 5. Alright, that's okay. It's a good thing I can just cover that section over with more frosting. Looking good. Now carefully I'm going to shape the straps of the overalls and spread the frosting all around. Next, I'm taking this flatter tool, which is a little plastic knife, and spreading the frosting more evenly. I was going to use these orange chocolates for the buttons, but I think they look a little bit too big. Instead, I found these smaller chocolate candies. For the belt section, I'm gonna use these candies. And for the front pocket, I will be using these metallic candies. So what happened while I was placing these little pearly candies in the shape of a pocket, I dropped a few of these ones. So I think it's gonna be a good thing actually if I add these little candies to fill in the space where Mario's chest pocket is. Next, I'll be using a red frosting for Mario's shirt as well as his collar, and then obviously we're gonna use the same color for his cap. And Mario's gloves are white. With this side of this tool, I am going to carefully spread the white frosting. It was very easy to make white frosting because I didn't make it. I just purchased it at the store and it was nice, fluffy, white color frosting. And also, while red frosting is still nice and wet, we are going to do the same thing. Spread it carefully to avoid all the lines and imperfections. It's not going to be completely flat like it would be with the icing, but it does look better after trying to evenly spread it. Alright, and next thing I'm going to use this peachy color frosting to paint Mario's face. I like doing this little swirl. I find it super satisfying. And now it's a little bit less satisfying because we do need to ruin this beautiful swirl just so we can spread the frosting evenly. I added a little bit more of this color right here in the center of his neck because this is actually the opening of the collar. I decided to add some of these pearly red candies, but instead of using my hands like last time where I messed up a little, I'm gonna use this little tool. He is looking good so far, and now let's go ahead and jump into detail. And this is when fondant comes in. So we will need fondant for Mario's cap, also for his eyes. I think for the nose I'm gonna use a little button nose candy. For the mustache I think I'm gonna use color also, but let's just go ahead and make his eyes first. Right here, I think this is a good location. And instead of little chocolate candies, which I usually use for the eyeballs, I think I'm actually going to paint his eyes this time. Before adding black in the middle, I'm going to let this gel dry a little bit. And check this out, after all, I will be using these orange candies for his nose. Actually, I'm going to remove it really quick, and before I place this candy down, I'm going to add his mustache. Alright, now let's go ahead and place candy on top. Just like that. I'm gonna add his brows and hair on the side of his face. Next, I'm adding black gel in the center of his eyes. And I'll use these pearly white candies for the light reflection. And we will need quite a bit of fondant because he does have a good size cap. I decided that I'm not going to make it flat. I do want to give some definition, like 3D effect. So I'm just shaping it, and as you see, it is a little bit rounded on top, and I'm just smoothing the edges. And now I'm going to take a little bit more of fondant, roll it, and I'm going to place it on top. Before I place his cap on top of his head, I'm going to create a little support brick right there because that's where the cap gonna go, and I want to make sure it doesn't droop down. Okay, so next I am placing the cap right above his brows like that. Perfect. and putting this part right on top. For now, I'm going to remove it and paint this portion of the cap first, and then I'm going to paint this and combine them together. Next, I'm going to paint perfectly round circle in the center of his cap. I technically could use white fondant, but the reason why I decided to use frosting instead because we still need to add letter M, and I will be using candies to add letter M, so I need something for them to stick onto. However, if you do want to use a round fondant instead of candies, I do recommend using writing gel of red color. Something is missing, and that something would be Mario's ears. And here it is, Mario cookie transformation from the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Leave me a comment below and let me know who's your favorite character from the Mario game. And also let me know which character would you like to see next being transformed into Gingerbread Man Cookie. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!